So today we're here with Bruce, and he's a naturalist here at Blendon Woods, and he's going to talk to us a little bit more about butterflies.
I have a question for him. What is the life cycle of a butterfly?
Life cycle of butterfly is a complete metamorphosis. Okay, it goes from egg, which is laid 4 or 5 days after the monarch lays its eggs on milkweed, calm milkweed, swamp milkweed, butterfly weed, sand vine. After 4 or 5 days, it hatches. And that caterpillar is as small as end of your pen. In 14 days, it eats, it eats, it eats, it eats, it eats. It doesn't sleep, it eats. It grows to this big within 14 days. If you grew that fast in 14 days, you'd be the size of a school bus. You'd become a professional football player and pay your parents back for all the food you ate. After 14 days, it wants to go into a chrysalis. Butterflies shed their skin. Underneath is a chrysalis. Okay? So they need to go someplace where it's secret because they can't protect themselves. So they'll leave the milkweed plant and find some good vegetation, and then they'll hook by their legs a silk material to hold them up, and then they form a J shape. And when you see those antennas being limp, that's going to tell you it's about to shed skin. And right at the back of that J, it'll split the skin there. Within a minute, the chrysalis, the skin will be off, and you'll see a chrysalis. Okay, within 24 hours, you'll see the green, which is its body fluid, like your blood. The gold on the chrysalis is color pigment. It gives the butterfly its color. A researcher took off the gold pigments, and the butterfly came out virtually colorless. It's in that for 12 days, approximately. Then, all of a sudden, you can see the butterfly in the chrysalis, because it's absorbing the body fluid, the green. And then also it'll split. It'll take the water from its stomach into its wings, spread its wings out, reabsorb the water, and then get rid of the water. That takes about 15 minutes, and then within 1 day the wings are dry, and then that's when we bring the butterflies out here, and that's when they start eating nectar from the flowers.
Cool.
And then the butterflies born around, say, May, June, July, they live 30 days, they find a mate, lay eggs and die. The ones born around the end of August are the migrants. They will head towards Mexico, northwest of Mexico City on a gale. They'll travel 1,749 miles. They'll start in the middle of September. They'll arrive there in the middle of or end of Thanksgiving. While you're sitting down for Thanksgiving dinner, they're arriving there. It's in a pine forest, which is up in the mountains. There's a lot of moisture that helps them stay. The trees will look like fall colors. There's millions of them. They're on the ground. It's an awesome sight. You can Google this. Okay? They'll spend the whole winter there, and then about March they'll come to Texas. They'll find a mate, lay eggs and die. That generation go to Arkansas. They mate, lay eggs and die. Third generation reaches Ohio. They mate, lay eggs and die, and then the next generation go all the way to Ontario, Canada. And the whole process starts over again.
Oh, that's really cool. So what's your favorite butterfly fact?
The monarch butterfly traveling, migrating. Okay, the one that migrates is not the one that came from Mexico last March. It never did this before. So all that knowledge has to be in its brain instinctively. Yes, they can use cues like stars or sun or wind, but internally, basically, it's instinct-wise. Also, they can test the monarch butterfly, and they'll find a chemical, and they can determine how far it has migrated.
That's cool.
So if it started here, and they caught it in Tennessee, and took a chemical, they could tell it migrated that far. Or if it started in Ontario, they could tell that way. Right now, they can put a transmitter on a bird at 0.3 grams. They say within a couple years, they'll be able to put one on a monarch, and they can watch the monarch butterfly with computers and all that, and satellites migrate. So you'll get to see that soon. Hopefully we'll get to see it soon too.
Well, thanks for joining us, and that's the end of our video today.